Hello and welcome. So I got a lot going on today. So I have YouTube going, I got Twitch going, and I have Vertical going. So let me make sure this is all gonna work out here. I might have to restart the stream. Looks like Twitch is getting too much data for some unknown reason. Let me check the settings on that. Where's output streaming? It says 5900. All right, just double checking here. I don't know why it is. What is what are you getting here, Twitch? You shouldn't be getting more than 5900. Now there's two YouTube streams. There's one that is vertical, which is the smaller phone size screen, and then there is one that is the full landscape screen. So definitely make sure you're using the right one. All right, what are you doing here? You're getting 5800. All right, so that seems fine. I think that'll resolve itself shortly. All right, so just make sure you're on the right one. You're on the right one. All right, today we're gonna finish up Firefall Pass. I did not actually get to Firefall Pass before I started this, but we're gonna run over there real quick. It's just a short jaunt through this zone here, and whatnot. So should be going. Hopefully that all kicks off and stabilizes here in a second. If not, we'll drop the vertical stream. Hey. Yeah, hey, Painted Dragon. So the vertical stream, there's both of them. They should both be live right now. They should both be visible, public. There's a suggestion I got to try out, and we're trying it. So the vertical looks better on the phone, right? Like if you're looking on YouTube mobile, apparently it looks better there. But obviously not as much screen real estate to see the gloriousness of these graphics here. But definitely make sure you're on the one you want to watch it. Hey, Painted, how you doing? All right, Keith, how you doing? is there both going at the same time? Yeah, I would only watch the one you want to watch for that. Otherwise, you're gonna get some double feedback and stuff. But we lost one. I should have ran them here beforehand. I was just gonna run the mage in here, but then I was like, why not just do them once? Because I'm being lazy. The vertical is, I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see how that goes. So like in the YouTube studio, it's always saying do vertical streams, and I'm like, there's not enough screen space. There's not enough screen space to do anything. Like literally, the camera takes up most of the screen right down there. And that's me shrinking it as much as I possibly could, and still being able to see my face. There we go. Grab those mushroomies. Keep going here. But HN, hello. I saw that. They're on two different sides of the screen. I'm gonna have to fix that for my chats. And somehow my monk didn't even make it all the way here. Talk about jackassery. All right, let's just stand right here. Now, I've geared up my my mage. She is no longer completely naked. So, thanks to Tar for the two-hander here. He sent me that, and we're good. we finally got a weapon. But I made her full Gallant gear last night because I noticed she was 120. And got her all her spells. She should be doing some decent damage, as far as I can tell. There we go. Let's see here, Painted Dragon. I got 95 on the Bard, so that is your set. Awesome, your set for Extra Life. Nice, very awesome. So I'm thinking Extra Life. You know, for the game day, right on Saturday, it's just gonna be power leveling all day long. I think that is gonna be the best way to do it. So just like grab, you know, whatever, and you know, help people get to 95. I think that is the smart move, I think, for getting everything going, right? And then We'll see. I plan on being on all day. I'm setting my alarm for 6, and I am going to get as much in as I possibly can. I set up an Extra Life participant. I joined the Dark Paw team. So I have a little unique URL, so you can donate to that. You can get your rewards from the whole thing and everything. So it's going to be a whole fun little event, I think, and try to, earn some money for the charity for the hospital there. So that'll be fantastic. All right, so we're going to grab this spicy meatball and keep going here. We need to go find Nieko Shara. Nieko Shara. She's right over there. So let's go do that. Also, I think there's a bridge right here. Hey, Creemore. Yeah. I need more druids. I think the secret is to having a druid in every possible good bind spot, right? I have a druid at the one I have at 106. She's bound at Zelandikar, so I just port in every morning. I kill Zelandikar, I camp my paladin, and I move on. So definitely need more bind spots to teleport bind to. That's one of the most convenient things I could possibly think of. All right, this is the guy we're looking for. So we give him the song. So this is the continuation of yesterday. We had gotten that song from somebody. Now we hail him, I guess, and say good rhymes. And then he gives us back the song. Now we need to do that by 4 more times. So song, hail. Now eventually we kill something in this quest, I believe. I tried to look it up. But I kind of didn't want to spoil myself on this little rat quest because they're kind of interesting in the sense. But I am going to come back through, I think, on another playthrough and read all the quests. I think we'll continue that in the Hobbs and Friends series. Eventually I'll get to a point where I'm pretty much done here, and I'll set up, doing those again for daily videos. When I'm not streaming, but I'm just going to stream these guys for the foreseeable future. It's always good to make standalone videos. There we go. All right, so you already did it. Where's yours? And now there's sun like right in my eye. You can see it on the camera, and I need better blinds as all honesty. Let's see here. Good rhymes. All right. Let's see here. I have 3 or 4 druid on level 116 to 125. Wait till the free heroic in March, and we'll add some more druids to your army. Nice. Let me see if I can do something here. Make this a little bit easier for me to see. Problem is the like. Let me show this, right. So the YouTube Studio, right, doesn't let me move this box, and so it's kind of like not in the right spot for my convenience. Can I pop it out? Oh, son of a bitch, I can. Nice. All right, there we go. Now I can see this. Excellent. Give drifter, give drifter, give drifter, give drifter, give drifter. All right, we're good there. Awesome. The sun in my eye is a good look. It's painful. Oh, let's see here. Now we need to give this to Drifter Minky, which conveniently is like right here. Look at that. Where are you at, Drifter? That's Malik. That's Nieko Kiffin. He's not right there. Oh, wait a second here. Looks like there's like 2 floors to this. Hold on. Is there an upstairs to this thing? There is. Who would have thought that? All right, there's the drifter. Now we're gonna give him the note, and then ask him to write some more lyrics. Never heard. All right, perfect. Now Nico Twiga. Excellent. Come on. You know what we need to do? We need to shrink these guys. Give that. Oh, son of a... Pale. Never heard. Alright, got that one. Alright. Let's do this. I'm just gonna run the mage up there and call a hero them up here. This is just too much work. There we go. Give that to you. Hail. Never heard. And we get the next note. And then I think the last one here. Give. Come on. Never heard. And then we're good. All right. So if we go back to the beginning here, Twiga. This one missed it. Oh, so I gave it to the wrong guy. Oh gosh. At least you can't mess up quests anymore like that, right? Back in the day, you give it to the wrong person, they just eat it. Right? Twiga. All right, perfect. Now let's just do this. Where's Twiga at here? Oh, he's way over there. All right, so we need to group perfect invisibility. We'll just run all the way out there because this thing here is impossible to follow up. Down here, follow this. Now these are like all relatively. Yesterday we were getting a silk every time we killed one of these things. It was like 3 silk. I ended up with like 100 and something silk from this expansion by the time I put everything in my bag when I got home. And oh my gosh, it was insane. Just absolutely insane. I've never seen that much silk drop anywhere. Opinions. All right. Come on. Give opinions. Yesterday we added a lot of people to the guild. A lot of people joined up yesterday, so we're at what, 140 now? We were at like 133, I think, yesterday morning. So that's definitely nice. And as I said earlier, I'm thinking all day Saturday is going to be power leveling. Whatever levels we have a majority of, we'll do. I can do if like we have like level 1s that want to like get power leveled. I'll do a persona with my Jane's Veil, and we can just like run through and do things. I think I have a cleric persona on my shaman, and we can do some power leveling that way. We can do 95 plus, you know, go into Gilded Spire, and I'll just sit there and kill everything. And 95 plus can get a lot of experience, whatever it, you know, takes. I believe I also have a level 70 Shadow Knight, so I can do 70 to I would say 85. I can do that one, that range pretty easy. And then I have a 115 Paladin that can do 85 plus. So definitely we have some options there for anybody that's interested in that on Saturday. and we can kind of just get everybody to 95 plus is kind of the goal for Extra Life. And then Extra Life, it's, you know, wham bam, plow through everything in the next expansion. Or not the next expansion, but the Outer Brood. All right, everybody's good there. I really don't have to like run back and do these. So, Wakadong Kaga. All right, where are you at, dude? There's a Wakadon Muru. There he is, right there. Run. We'll just do the mage. Just makes it easier, especially since we're doing all this turn-in stuff. Ooh, is there a... Oh, yeah. We're going to finish that quest without even trying. And you are right here, so we're just going to drop everybody on top of you. Everything's looking good. Oh, my... Top of my thing on the... Yeah, I'll fix that later. It's minor. A minor issue. All right, so this one is taking the song. Right. All right, we're on. This is the last step. Perfect. So this is Nord. He's over here. So let's just run ahead and run the mage there. Come on. Give on. And fun. Come on. Oh, man. Fun. And the bard is the last one. I think after Extra Life, I'm going to be working on the bard and shaman epics for sure. So that'll be something we work on. It'll be a little slower of a of a stream because those are kind of tedious. We'll start at the 1.0 and work our way through to the 2.0. Might take a day or two, maybe 3. All right, so everybody's got that. Hey, Tar. Yeah, I'm having a great morning. Thank you very much for the staff. I really appreciate that. Oh, wait. I almost ran off there. There we go. Return, and return. All right, everybody can pop over here now. And we're good to go. Now we return the notes to music to him. Gosh, it's still not. Collect something from a Sarek. Ah, son of a gun. Alright, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna go kill the Rockhopper guys. And where is it at? There we go. Excellent. Now I'm gonna run the mage because we can't auto follow up this this ramp very well. Just gonna bring the mage right here. Call a hero one more time. Hey, Cosmic Dragon, how are you doing? Yeah, I noticed. Thank you very much for your donation to the Extra Life thing. I was sitting there eating dinner with my wife, and I got an email, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just created that. I wasn't even ready." I wasn't even ready, but thank you very much. I'm hoping to finish setting all that up today, but it should be all good to go and functional for that. Hopefully we can earn enough money to get them to the next the next tier of rewards and help that hospital as much as we possibly can. There we go. And Viz. Here, let me copy it. I'll put it there. So I set a reward goal of 1,000 for the extra life thing. That should it should be, I think I don't know. I think that's something, you know, I know how much I plan on donating, so you know, I'm hoping that it can you know, do well. I think that's kind of really how it goes, but we'll see. Gotta talk to my boss when she wakes up. see what her plan is there. But I do like to support charities, so I am we'll see where we end up with that on Saturday. There we go. Oh, you're not singing, and this skull is what we need, is the item from this. So it seems to drop like one every kill, so which is nice, right? Like I think it was you know, early on in the game, right? You're killing wolves and you're not getting ruined pets every kill. It's like, man, I must have really slashed him so hard he didn't even drop a pelt. You know, so are these lore? No, they're not lore, because of course they're not. Gonna make sure we got all those. We get a shiny right here times 2 shinies. Click, click. We already have those. Perfect. All right, some more of these little guys over here. I think we need one more. I think that's all we need. All right, do we need deliver, collect? So Viva needs one. Viva only needs one. All right. I don't know if that was actually only. It felt like it, right? But I'm pretty sure it was just rolling the dice, honestly. See Cosmic. Yeah, I know. I just surrendered to the fact I cannot box like you guys, and I have to do what works with the characters I have. Oh. Well, if you have any questions about boxing, let me know. I mean, I got a very, for me, it's very simple. You know, it just took me a while to figure everything out and whatnot. But I can definitely help answer any questions. There's I get a lot of them, so I can definitely help in any way possible. There's a channel on YouTube, mixology, something like that. It's some kind of play on mixologist plus boxing, and that channel is like, it's like an ad for IS Boxer in all ways you could possibly imagine. But it is pretty much how I learned everything about I getting all my IS Boxer stuff set up, and you can see how crazy these guys run around in circles. It's just I feel like I haven't rebooted in like 2 days, so I'm assuming that's like the majority of my problem right now. There we go. I don't know where that character was. They're like running into a wall somewhere. And we need one more skull. That's all we're looking for here. I just can't find any more of these guys. Oh, wait. There's a vegetable. Oh, let's see here. I haven't played this game in 20 years. Well, best time to start playing is today. Best MMO on the market, if you ask me. I'm a little biased, but I love the game. All right, I think we got all those. I can't click it on anybody, so. It's just that my main tune is fully maxed, and my other tunes have literally half the stats, and so survivability is the issue. I can see that. I can see that. I mean, if you're playing a monk, right? My monk can off tank the stuff I'm fighting better than I can sometimes if I pop Earth Force and stuff. So I can definitely see where you're at if you're running a monk and you're doing probably 2 million, 3 million DPS just turning on attack with your raid gear and stuff. So you would you'd have a challenge to get them all to about where you are. Can't deal with the graphics anymore. I remember it being decent, but that was at its best. It's a very PlayStation 1 kind of style, right? Like if you look at the old PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games, it's the original game has that feel, that low poly feel with a very texture, just a textured look and stuff like that. Definitely, it's an acquired taste. My son won't play because he doesn't like the graphics, and he saw the graphics for the new dragons in the new expansion. He thought those were pretty cool with the six or 8 legs or whatever they got. Definitely a step up in the graphic quality there. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't know the full original history of how everything was with the game. I know it was like 989 Studios, and then Sony owned it at some point, and the graphics of the game look a lot like how Sony games looked at the time. So, and a lot of the code I think was taken from other games that 989 Studios made and all that stuff. So, which were all, I think, PlayStation games or early computer games. So I don't know 100%. I wasn't there. Yeah, you never run out of things to do. That is true. As everybody was pointing out yesterday, that even when I finish AAs, I still got to finish Slayer. But luckily, I can finish Slayer on Personas and stuff, so I can always be leveling. But I do plan on doing a Paladin, Enchanter, Druid playthrough without any of my clickies. I think we'll do that probably after Extra Life or after the I finish the expansion. So one of those, because once I finish the expansion, I'll be set for a while, and I can throw up another persona on this guy. Just depends. All right, we got that done. Now we need to go deliver this. So let's invis. Let's get rid of all these windows. Where are you? Where are we at? We'll just leave them there because I can move faster without them. Did you see that hole I almost fell into? Exactly. And I don't even have a mercenary out right now. I didn't even click it. that's how weak this stuff is compared to us right now. So let me actually fix that, because I do want his healer mercenary out, so I don't have to worry about healing as much. All right, now we need to deliver this skull to the Nord here. Hey, Oaquin, how you doing? Verant played it himself. His GMs used to be more hands-on, and you would even be able to duel them. Yeah, I played back when the game originally came out, but I mean I was in early high school, so it's a long time ago. A long time ago. All right, you're done. I mean, they still have GM events and everything today, so just depends on if you're on and stuff. They have guide events, there's community events, all kinds of stuff. And speaking of community, we are trying to form up a community here on Drenell of like-minded players trying to enjoy the game. So anybody that wants to join us here on Drenell, feel free to... oh, we gotta hail this guy afterwards. Son of a bitch. Feel free to create a character, transfer a character. I know a lot of people have transferred characters here. And whatnot, so it's going to be a fun time when we get everything established, get everybody up to 125, and I think it'll be a glorious time. You know, seeing a lot of people yesterday online just chatting, the random groups getting made and stuff. I mean, not a lot on it. No, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning? So, I mean, definitely gonna be a fun time. I was too, so many memories. That was great. I was told they went hands off years ago. We're on Drenell. Drenell is the server of the year. We're gonna make this one very good. My goal is to make Drenell high population and do the best we can to help foster the community here. Met a lot of really nice people in my journeys here, so I decided to hop on this one and make it my thing. I literally made these characters like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't think you see the GMs in game, but there's guide events. I got on one of my characters, I got some GM event sword cosmetic, and it was pretty cool. It was like a one-handed sword that looked like a knight sword that you could use on a necromancer. So my necromancer was like running around with a sword. It was really cool. Hey, Norgo, how's it going? Yeah, a variant was in there too. I don't know the history, but I know like Daybreak Games is the renaming of all those combinations of companies, apparently, according to Wikipedia and how their hierarchy goes. So I don't know exactly how it goes, but I'm sure there's some information out there. All right, so we got everybody on. We need Glimmer Suni. Where is this guy at? Glimmer. Oh, he's right there. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do it this way because I'm lazy. Glimmer Baria, Glimmer, Taco, Go, Suni, right here. All right, pop everybody right here. Old epics, some epics are useless. The cleric epic you can still use and res people. The bard and shaman epics, the 2.0s, are by far the best in the game and still used today. Same with the Shadow Knight epic, still used today. The other ones, you know, they have limited use due to their effects and stuff like that. Necromancer one, kind of useless now because they nerfed it because it was too powerful. But yeah, there's a lot of them. Just depends on yeah, the class, really. But Bard, Shadow Knight, and Shaman have probably the most popular and still used today ones. There might be another one in there, but I just can't think of it right now. Yeah, I've never PvP'd in the game, so I'm not 100% sure. I know the Monk Epic was a stun, right? A right-click stun, so I can imagine that would be pretty pretty strong in PvP. Creative. There we go. All right, you're done. Now we can go give the final song back over here to this guy. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, finally. That was the longest quest I've done in a while. All right, we need to give you the song. And then hail you, and then creative. Done. Two-second stun. By the time it wore off, monks did so much damage, you'd be dead. Nice. Morning, Blurp, the Beast Lord. Morning, 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 morning. Oh, you're on both. Blurp on Twitch and Blurp on YouTube. And nice. All right. And we're still going on the vertical. Perfect. Everything's going good. Wow, we got 6 on the vertical. That is nice. I did not expect that at all. All right, we need to call a hero over here. And we got 1.5% experience for doing that quest. That was a relatively easy quest. You had to kill like one rock hopper. So that's pretty nice. Now we can give this quest to everybody, or this item on everybody here. That's done. 35 AAs for that quest at 125. I mean, can I complain about that? Probably not. There we go. We got 35 AAs on YouTube. All right, now for this other quest. What do we got to do for this one? I started collecting some of this stuff here. Wild mountain basil, cinder chanterai, root vegetables from fiends. All right, so the basil spawns over here. So let's do that. Let's get the basil. Let's get everybody invised up here. Yeah, this is an expansion a few back, right? Achievement. Where are we at here? Night of Shadows. So this is two back from where we are. 3 back? I don't know, however you want to count from there. So it's not current experience. Everything's like light blue, so it's not really good at all. With 35 AAs for literally just walking around handing in notes is not too bad, all things considered. Now there's basil over here. Where's the basil? Oh, there's the basil right there. All right, yoink. Let's go up here. Wait, before I go anywhere, I want to make sure there's no named up. So we want to kill them to make sure they're not gonna interfere with My box is running around. Yeah, it was pretty quick. I mean, I had help from Blarp, and stuff. So it was, I mean, I didn't solo that fast, but it was pretty quick. These characters are less than 3 weeks old, so I see less than 3 weeks. So they're like the personas are less than 3 weeks old. I like this one already existed. I transferred it from another server and made the warrior persona. There we go. Now, that's... Okay, there's 2 more basil on the other side. Let's go get those. Real quick. And we got this little land bridge right here. Fire ants. And, alright. I'm gonna break follow here, because I want to be a little bit more agile. Grab this basil. Oh, I didn't even think that was basil. That's perfect. And then let's see here. Oh, so I guess Blarp is currently on FM doing power leveling from 81 to 85. He's got room for 3 on Drenell. Anyone's welcome to join if there. And I'm sure he posted in the guild. Yeah, he did. So there we go. Perfect. He's got room for 3 in FM. Oh, I totally ran past it. It's like right here, right? Oh, that one hasn't respawned yet. Okay, we go back. There's basil number 1. Right there. Boom. Excellent. We got our basils. Now, what are we doing next? We're getting told what to do by a rat. It's very reminiscent of a cartoon from the a while back. Let's see here. Where's that quest? Cinder Chantarelli. Alright, where is Cinder Chantarelli at? Oh wait, okay, there's a Feezerfen. Alright, so we need to get inside these tunnels. That's what we gotta do. Excellent. Alright, let's go. Let's go down this way, I think. Alright, Blob has room for 1. Painted Dragon has room for 3. 95 plus in Frontier Mountains also. Drenell server. Very nice. I plan on doing power leveling all day Saturday with as many people as I can. Oh, we got a vegetable. All right. Excellent. So that one. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. How does a crab get, like, it's like a crab tick. It's like so fat. Oh my gosh, it looks like my dog. Oh my gosh. All right, let's kill these. I think these drop the rock salt is what I remember. Let's see here. My wife used to joke with me about my slash played in Everquest. With all the time, we could have 4 doctorate degrees. Oh, that's a good one. All right, these are lore, so we can just indiscriminately throw them at somebody until it sticks. There we go. Sultana. There's no more over there. Let's go inside this cave. I think this is going to be the way. Oh my god. 1,200 days played. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Day 1 Beast Lord. Nice. Alright, these guys are not dropping rock salt. And I think we're going the wrong direction, but they're dropping like they're dropping silk every time. 3 silk every kill. What the heck is up with this zone? Like, I don't want to complain, but why can we get this much silk in other zones, please? I mean, jeez. Could we pull this entire zone and get all the silk in the world done real quick? I'm not seeing any mushrooms on the ground though, so we'll have to. I hope that's not the only drop spot of that one. But we can run around invis and like find the rest of these things once we start getting these knocked out. It's hilarious. The amount of silk. I don't even know who's winning the rolls on the silk though. That's you. You're at 38 silk so far. Jeez. Like silk is like it's great for leveling tailoring, right? Silk and leather. You can take the higher level mats here, and you can do the combine at level 1. And you'll eventually, after a lot of tries, you'll be able to make the 400 and something trivial item, right? And then you can take that and then just click the combine all, and it'll do all the combines for you. It's definitely the fastest and easiest way to level all the different crafting skills. But silk is usually the hardest one to get because you need like 8 of them to do a combine, and getting this much silk to drop at once is insane. And fails are good because you get to salvage, you get the stuff back. Yeah, exactly, Blarp. And so if you have the salvage AA, every time you fail, you get a skill up, but you get most of the materials back. I think I was failing. I was doing fish scales because I did that on all these characters, so I could multi-box fish scales, and I was able to pretty much get 5 back on failures plus the other stuff. Right? It was just like totally crazy. Like you failed cutting a fish up, but you still get fish scales and the fish back. And then you just keep going, you get more and more fish scales. I think I ended up with like 800,000 fish scales across all these boxes I'm running here. And then I turned all that into sheets over a very significant period of time. There's a mushroom right there. I think it took like 2 days of just AFK combines with a crafting system. And then I turned those sheets into a, I think it's this character. I turned it into, no, not that one. No, wait. Yeah, no. It's this one. Which character was it? I made a cloak and I made a shoulders. Very nice, right? Very nice. Definitely crafting is the way to go. Hey, grow stuff, build stuff. Been playing on Teak. You mean Teak, or you say Geek, but I think you mean Teak. Yeah, I have a character on Teak, a necromancer with a persona of a monk, both level 60. I played that one when it came out. It was a hell of a lot of fun. For right now, he's a part of the group because he needs levels. Shamus, the mage. But when I get her like maxed out and whatever 125, I probably won't bring her around as much just because I'll be in. I won't be doing these. I won't be doing these quests in old zones. I'll be doing like the current expansion stuff to level my necklaces and earrings and all that stuff. So I won't need her as much unless I need more DPS or something like that. All right, we were in the tunnel that long. We didn't get to where we wanted to go. All right, and we lost the monk. Look at him just standing there like a dummy. And we lost the mage. Where? Oh gosh, that was funny. All right. All right, back down here. But the major just makes it so much easier to like navigate these quests and speeds it up, right? If you're questing, having a mage box is just fantastic. And I'll probably like, during extra life rares, I'll probably have her with me just to kill faster because she's almost 125, and so she'll be about 1,000,000 DPS. Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, she'll be about 1,000,000 DPS. She's at 239 right now at 120 with no mana. she's got mana right now. A little bit of mana, but not a lot. So once she gets her AAs and stuff, so her focus abilities actually do something, she will be strong. And there is a shroom right there. Where are we at here? We're on you. Right there. Perfect. That's the Cinderella thing. Alright, awesome. One more of those, and we're good. There, we totally hit a dead-end cave here. Go over to this one. Yeah, it's hard to choose 4 characters for sure. I'm trying to switch my I'm gonna switch my monk into a bard so I can drop my other bard when I want to run less characters. So he'll be a bard, plus he's gonna probably be every single heroic dex class that he can also be. I want to do berserker and ranger classes, so those are ones I'm going to be leveling up also, so it's just a matter of getting it all done, but it just takes time. Oh my gosh, every single one of them like fell off the cliff there. My god. Oh my god, last stand. You're dead. I don't even know where. I don't even know where my warrior is. There he is. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, in the new expansion, Arkstone has a lot of disjointed geometry, and it's really difficult to navigate. At least it was for me when I ran through it with my bard on there. So having a mage for that is going to be beneficial to me. Looks like Blurp still has room for 181 plus in FM on Drenell, if anybody's interested. There. And all right, where's the cave? Yeah, it's right here. All right, let's go in here. Now okay, so if we go straight ahead, we should hit these things. Yeah, and I noticed that there was a few other spots in the like the other zones. I can't remember the names right now. That had like disjointed geometry too. So I think a mage will be very important for that kind of stuff. Just if you're boxing. If you're not boxing, it's obviously not a big deal. But if you are, being able to just move everybody in one spot really quick is just phenomenal. Especially with how strong the mage pets are and stuff, that they can pretty much just off tank anything they want without even thinking about it. In all honesty. Like I have pet taunt on now on this 120 mage pet, and it was able to tank a lot of stuff for me just messing around the other day. Morning, Stubby82. How you doing? How are you doing? There we go. Oh, so I said Stubby. I'm sorry. I meant Subby82. I can't read. I cannot read. All right, so we're close. We need veggie root from these things, or maybe they're a little bit further in. Oh, thank you for the follow, Capital. Sorry, I didn't see that before. I got a lot of windows open. Oh my gosh, so many different things. All right, this guy. Is there another layer to this place? I feel like there might be another layer somewhere. And just a reminder, Blarp has room for 181 plus in Frontier Mountains on Drenell. I think he still has room for that, so if not, I believe Painted Dragon had room, but I'm not sure if he filled up or not. Man, I might jump the gun and start power leveling after this. Get some. We'll go to Gilded Spire. We'll add one. I don't need the. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to a higher level zone, and I'll start with one, because I can drop the mercenary. I don't need that. And let's see where we go from there. All right, Painted Dragon has room 91 plus in his group. In Frontier Mountains also. Frontier Mountains is a great great thing. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's a rare creature. I swear he looks like my dog. I don't know. He's just like a fat crab. It's just funny. Oh, sorry, not 91. I am driving with 125 now, so 95 plus. All right, Painted Dragon has 95 plus room. Not 91 plus. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow, Modstavaraver. I can't read either. I can't. I have to wear glasses most of the time, and I take them off while gaming because they like make my eyes a little weird. I can't see. Painted and I can rotate into groups. Oh gosh, so lovely. This is I don't know. This has been a fun time, definitely. All right. Let's grab Ambi. There we go. All right. Now, what do we get here? We got, ooh, no trade paladin weapon here. What is this? 120. Fading ascended armor. That is tradable. Ironically, I didn't even know that. And then we got an otherworld focus of heroism. Heroism is, what is that one? That was type 5, right? Where's the voxel? Yeah. He's got a bunch of these things on him. So, fortitude, nope. Yeah, heroism is type 5. Alright, so... Oh, thanks, Blarp. I'm going to send that one to the warrior just in case. I think he might be able to use that. We'll give the gloves to somebody in the guild. They're tradable. I wouldn't want somebody to have to try to run out here and loot that. And then I'll just throw this on Voxel. He's a Shadow Knight. There we go. Just do that for now. Alright, let's move through here. And try to find whatever these damn things are that drop vegetables. I'm thinking about rolling 4 from level 1 on your server. Well, that would be... You're welcome to join. Welcome to join. If you're interested, just send Hamrok a tell and get you an invite to the guild. And you can... enjoy it. Okay, so I'm guessing these things are not down here. It says fissure fiend. It does. Okay, we cleared all this stuff. We didn't get a single vegetable. It's a dachshund mix, Shamus. He looks like a hippopotamus, in all honesty. He's got really bad allergies, so he doesn't like to go outside. He's my only dog that's overweight, and I've cut his food back. We've been trying to walk him more, but he has issues with his feet, so walking him is not ideal for him. He doesn't like it. If you can believe that, right? A dog that does not like walks. So he's got special needs. I would guess that would be the way to say at this point. But all my other dogs are nice and healthy weight. This one is like a hippopotamus on crack. Let's keep going over here. I'll have to post a picture sometime. But he is, I don't know, I cut his food back, and then he like takes the other dogs' food, and it's just like, we separate him sometimes, and it just doesn't, or he just finds food and eats it. It's like a vacuum cleaner. Alright, this is definitely, where are these creatures? There's your friend, fiends. They're like, it says right there. Your pup is food crazy too? Yeah. Like, like my other two like all my dogs are rescued from like the same place that finds strays and takes them out of shelters, and they all have their own unique issue that is very just weird, right? Like one dog is like deathly afraid of storms and fireworks, like deathly. Like he ripped through a door to get out of a room. We put him in a crate. He broke the crate, and what else? He destroyed multiple doors. In fact, like I have a door downstairs that it's like one of those glass doors you can see through, and he ripped the entire trim, everything up, and like I was gonna get it all fixed, but then he just like he started doing it again. So I was just like, and I was like, oh, there they are. I was trying to talk my wife into getting this metal crate it's literally like a metal box, but she wasn't into that. Yeah, hippopotamus, the Leconite dachshund, yeah, definitely that. But yeah, so it's been pretty interesting. I love all my dogs though. I have 4, and they are definitely fun. They all have unique personalities, I'll tell you that. Is that another one? Oh my gosh, another one. Where are they just like showing up like randomly? Let's see, Franklin is the same way, your old dog. Okay. Nice. Good cat. Alright, we'll just go down to the top, I guess, and they say, here we go. Where are we? So, Rock Lobber, Cinder. Okay, so they're right here. We might be, there might be like a Z thing, right? Like they're like we're under and over and stuff like that. So definitely unique there. So that's Borers. What's this way? Oh, we got another one right here. All right, the map is wrong in the tunnels. All right, thanks for letting me know. That's just pretty obvious now that it is not even remotely close to where some of these things are. And now is what I'm using goods. Let me see what Brewall says. Okay, this says the ground spawn for that. So the Brewall one's a little better. The colors throw me off though. All right, we'll go with Brewall for right now. That's a dead end. Jeez. Should be able to go this way. Have you seen the new MMO called Monsters and Memories that is in development? I tried to playtest going on this week. It's neat. It's like EQ remastered. Yeah, I tried it when it was in alpha before they were doing you could stream it or anything like that. And it was very reminiscent of Everquest. It was a little too uncanny valley for me though. Like it was way too much the same in certain places. I just felt like it was a little weird. But definitely when it becomes, you know, released, I'll give it another shot. I don't like to play things before they come out like that because I don't like to invest my time in a character that I'm not going to be able to play again. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, right? But if I'm going to invest my time in something, I want something that I can continue to play when I want to play it, right? I don't want to play it for like a day and then get addicted to it and then I can't play it ever again. Or, you know, something changes drastically. Like, take 7 Days to Die, right? I love the game. I love 7 Days to Die. It is probably my favorite, like, zombie game, right? I started playing this in, like, Alpha 12. Like I started playing it, and the game from Alpha 12 to 1.0 is a completely different game. And I enjoyed like Alpha 15 more than I enjoyed any of it else. Like I can't even play the current version because it doesn't feel the same. It's a completely different game to me. So I don't want to play an MMO. I don't want to play an MMO that's going to be one thing, and then when it comes to release, it's a completely different game, you know? Because it just doesn't feel... I don't know, doesn't feel good to me. Especially a lot of these games, they're going to, you know, they wipe their characters before release, right? Because, you know, there could be bugs and stuff like that. Alpha 16, massively better than 2.0 at the moment in 7 days. Oh, you play 7 Days to Die? Blarp. Let me see, do I have... Alright, let's do this. Oh, you're not on there. Never mind. Alright, let's keep going. Die Hard fan. Whoa! We need to talk. We need to talk more, Blarp. Oh, man. I haven't played the mod, any of the mods for that. Here, you're not on voice. Never mind. All right, but yeah, the Darkness Falls. I've seen it. I thought it looked really cool. I watched it. Was it? There's a YouTuber that plays that game a lot, like Cage, something like that. Some guy, or Jawoodle, I think is the name. It's been so long since I watched YouTube. But yeah, I watched one of those guys play the Darkness Falls, and I thought it was really cool, but I never tried to play the mod myself. And yeah, the new version, I tried playing it with my son the other day, and it just didn't feel the same. I got bored really quick. Like it wasn't, I don't know, something about it was just different. But definitely a fun game. Like, and that's kind of like why I don't like playing games before they're released. Too long didn't care right there. Is, you know, like if it's not what it is, you know, it's kind of different, and it just doesn't feel right to me. Because then you're always reminiscing about how it used to be good, you know, versus this is how it is. It used to be different, you know. Even play it with your daughter. Nice. I had so back in, I think it was Alpha 15 or Alpha 16, one of those early versions. I played with my my son and my daughter. We almost got my wife to play, and it was pretty fun. But they prefer Minecraft over any of these other games. And my wife will only play WoW or Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, nice. You can still play Alpha in the by downloading. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I thought they deleted the old versions off of it once they did the new one. Son of a bitch. There's like some like green mist in here. Like I feel like my ogre's gonna just fall over dead here in a second. Oh man. Man, bug farts. The methane trap. Better not cast a fire spell, gonna blow this whole thing up. Oh man, that's good. Alright, we finally got a collectible that I already have. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh, there we go. I just want some more mushrooms. Or what are we're on vegetables now. So we need to get back over on this side. I think that's what the problem is. We got onto this side, and it's a complete mirror of that one. Yeah, it's a mirror. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's go back over here on this side. because these bugs are on that side. One, two. Buckle my shoe. Where did you go? They're all here. Look at this mage pet tank better than me. No more ads on stream is nice. How did you get rid of ads? I don't know. Which one are you watching on? Is that YouTube Premium or okay, both. Okay. Nice. Yeah, the YouTube Premium gets rid of the ads, but becoming a member I don't think does. And then on Twitch the subscription gets rid of ads, I believe, and then they have the turbo, which is like the premium. Apparently, like, yeah, if you turn off even if you turn off ads, it still shows ads. I've seen 'cause early on I tried it out, like I didn't want ads because I had a job, and then it was still showing ads. I was like, what the hell? So it's just like, might as well turn them on, you know? Yeah, Twitch, I think it inlays the ad into the stream, where YouTube just has a different way of doing it. So you can use ad block on YouTube, but that's kind of interesting. There we go. We need to do this leader. And who are we at here? This is lore, right? Please be lore. Saldana Voxel. After Amazon bought Twitch, it's been 100% forced. Okay, nice. Hey, Capital, how you doing? Adblock works on YouTube but not Twitch. All right. Thanks for letting me know that one, Painted Dragon. I think we're almost done here. Then we'll find something better to do, I think. Kind of quest it out. The bard's not even singing. All right. There we go. And I think Viva was the last one. Let's double check. Everybody prepare. Prepare. All right. So that was a lot of work to get all these vegetables. Let's, what is that? Fourth bag. There we go. So we're going to take this, grab a little basil, a little bit of shroom, and a little bit of salt. Click combine, and we get a meal. Can we eat this meal? Good, we cannot. All right, now we need to deliver this to Glimmer Remy. All right. Now, I am not going to try and even bother trying to navigate out of here. What we're going to do, I didn't put a campfire down, did I? No, I did not. We're going to call a hero out of here. So let's see, how can we get out of here? I'm not even going to try to auto follow them out of here. All right, so we're going up here and then up the ramp. Very nice zone. I've totally appreciated this zone this whole time. I never really spent time here before, except for once with my necromancer, and died to the birds and never came back. So definitely pleasant. I am boxing, yes. I box when I make videos, just so that other people are not beholden to my schedule or my constant yapping. And they don't have to deal with all that. But we do have a community here on Dronell where if you don't want to box, you don't have to. We got groups going. Blarp and Painted Dragon are all currently power leveling people. Pretty much anyone who wants to on Dronell in the 90 plus range at the moment. And I think I'm going to do a 95 plus on somebody here once I get done with this zone. All right, where are we? What are we taking this guy? I think it was this guy right here. But let's combine this up on him so we can see where it's going with this. Let's get everybody out of that cave real quick. All this healthy food. Where's the bacon? Exactly. Where are these? Where's the bacon for these guys? I'm surprised there's not like bug guts or something in this, right? It's all like normal food. It's not like some space bug gut, right? Like somehow the space bug dropped rock salt. But there's no, and like it dropped a veggie, root veggie. It didn't drop bug guts, you know? I figured that would be something you might get out of this. Let's see here. I've failed to progress Everquest for years, sadly, but I've only ever soloed boxes with Alt-Tab, but no bot programs. I've used a lot of your videos through the years. Okay. Yeah, I box in just about every single video except for the solo Necromancer series. And the solo Shadow Knight series. And the solo Monk series. Where is this guy? He's up here. So yeah, I do it just because it makes it easier for me to make content instead of like begging people to come help me during the workday when I play, right? So Blarp does Alt-Tab multi-boxing, and he does it really well. He's probably the best Alt-Tabbing boxing I've ever seen. He's phenomenal at it. So if you have any questions, my Discord, he's there. He's also the owner of the Beast Lord Discord, so he can he knows just about, he's like probably the #1 Beast Lord in the game, I think. I don't think there's anybody better. And if they think they're better, they're not Blarp. So I can't imagine. All right, so deliver this food to this guy right here. There we go, and that should give us the partisan of the zone. Yep. You wouldn't go that far. You are really good at the Beast Lord. You're good at all the classes you're playing. So definitely, I can't imagine you're not the top Beast Lord in the game right now. In all honesty. There we go. Day 1 Beast Lord. Yeah, exactly. Where did the guy go? He doesn't want his stew. The son of a bitch. There he is. Come on, stop walking. There you go. Jeez, 128. Let's see here. Who are we on? Voxel, Viva. All right, so we need to prepare. Oh, you son of a gun. Where is it? It's, oh, there it is. Okay. Totally blinded me there for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, did I forget something? And there we go. Partisan 200. Oh, yeah, we gotta deal with her real quick. 200 AAs. All right, we finished class. We're on archetype here. Let's see, what can we do to increase our damage? I think Enhanced Ruin is gonna increase our DPS the most, and we capped out on AAs before I could spend it. Son of a gun. I don't know how many we wasted there, but oh well. And let's go spend these ones here. Let's do sort by cost. Sort by cost. It didn't work. Oh my. All right, you're good. Now let me check Voxel. Right, he's at 149. He needs let's do that one. Looks like it's, oh, we can do 2 of those ones. There we go. That one's done. Perfect. All right, Voxel's done. Beava's done. Ketka, what do you got going on? You got 18, but you're not really putting points into AAs. Good. We'll just let you be. And you turned yours in already. Soldatna. Let's see here. Hey, Pinman D, how you doing? How you doing? Let's see here. Where is my bowl? That's bag 4. And then let's do this. I like in the what zone was it? There was a zone we did a quest. You had to collect these notes, and you just click the note to combine all the things. I would love that to be a way to do some of these combines in the future. You just like, instead of having to get all this, you just click one of them or click the bowl and it turns it into the item versus having to like sort an inventory slot. That would be great. There we go. And that one's done. Oh, son of a... Let's see if I can spend these before it clicks. I think it already clicked. Damn it. That was a waste of haze. Oh, man. I'm always failing here. I did it twice, didn't I? I don't know, what about you? Okay. I've turned everybody in. Yeah, yeah, I'll be max soon. I'm you know, wasted AAs on the table, you know what I mean? All right, everybody is done there. We can click this, I think. Study the coin. We got another rank of our spell we don't use. Get all these out of my bag. Excellent. All right, let's grab those over there. What is this? A collectible. Perfect. All right. All right, looks like Med the Cat has room for 181 plus. Yeah. I hated one of the mercenary AAs. I did that yesterday. Everybody was at 60. And I messed up there. Hey, totally not Gorilla VR. How you doing, man? How you doing? Okay, I think we click this on this guy too. All right, so we're done with this zone. I think what I want to do is do something slightly different. So I probably only have like an hour. So I'm going to do a little power level for an hour, and then I'll come back later on when I'm not streaming if anybody wants to join. But if anybody wants to join me, I'm going to go to the Gilded Spire. I think, yeah, I'm going to go to the Gilded Spire. So anybody 95 plus that wants to take my mercenary slot can feel free to put their character in the group if they want. And whatnot. So just ping me. First person that pings Hamrok can get in. And I'm just going to kill stuff in Gilded Spire for an hour or so and burn my mage's lesson and probably the lesson on everybody else real quick. Just whatever camp I can get in here. There we go. And Celos and Viz. There we go. All right, let's go this way. Just got my wife to 95 Tuesday, so I can peel level her with the rest of my gear on my Ranger. Nice. 95. Getting to 95 is probably the hardest part of the battle. See, for the Call a Hero Mage, do you think it's best to move to just make one on a free-to-play account? Yeah, that's actually what I did. So I used to run 6 characters at all times, and I cut back to 4, and the account that the mage on is gonna go free to play. So I'm only putting non-prestige gear on her for actual gear. And I'll probably buy the expansion so she stays up, but I just so she can get auto grant and stuff like that. All right, Angie, I'll invite you to the group, and I can call a hero. Can you get to Gilded Spire? I guess that's that's the real question. I can call a hero through this zone to where we're at. I might be able to pop in the other one and call a hero you too. Let's see here. That's not even the right character. All right, what do we got here? Oh, we got him up. All right, so. Where the hell are you? All right, you missed the turn. All right, we can get you to us. I don't have a druid high enough to teleport to Theater of Eternity, but the way to get there is in the guild hall. You click on the dragon portal that's right there by the entrance to the guild hall, right? Like it's golden dragon, and then you click that and go to Hodstock, and then in Hodstock Hills, you can walk up to the Griffin guy who's like he's right there. He's like a few feet. Just walk to him, say hop on, and he will teleport you to the next zone, which is Theater of Eternity. And then I can call a hero you through Hero of Eternity. Let me get these guys shrunk up real quick. Gotta kill these dragons before Blarp does. Alright, let's run back here. Alright, sounds good. And then I'll call a hero from the so like when I call a hero, don't move until I tell you to. And I'll call a hero to all the different spots to the portal area, right? So it'll be seamless. So you'll get attuned, and then you can just use the teleporter to go straight to this area right here. As long as there's no named up, I should be safe. This character probably gets smoked by the name. And where are you at? Oh, wrong character. I can grab both. Honestly, I'll grab you both. Let me. I'll drop my druid out of. I mean, not druid. What is this character? Shaman. I'll drop her out of group. I can grab you both. I can't click though. I can't. Stupid. Invite then. Yeah, I can heal out a group with my shaman. There we go, and then we'll move up here in a second. Just gotta make sure I remember to invis her herself. Where's her group? Silent. All right, perfect. Well, the dice have chosen Mage, Shaman, Druid for $3. This will be a thing. Hopefully, Mage pets can still tank. Yeah, the Mage pet is insane. The only thing they can't tank, I think, is the missions. But I think there's ways around that and stuff like that. Plus, just inviting some people. All right, we'll kill the 2 rare dragons first, and then we'll find a place to camp once we get everybody there. What is there? Pandora, right there. Why are you not? You're not the leader. Invite Pand. That's the right name, right? Yeah, Pand. And Aura. There you go. Oh, here. I'm not sure what I did there. Role leader. Leave. Did I kick somebody else out of the group? There we go. And plane of knowledge. Yeah, this is live Everquest retro gym. We're getting some people to us right now. All right. Let's see here. Guild Hall. And then all right, or you can get a druid port. Looks like Painted Dragon has a druid that can port there too. Let's see here, tracking. Yeah, we should be good there. All right, Aura. Get all my auras back up. Let's see here. Drive with the druid. There you go. Fantastic additional heals, skins, and debuffs. That's a smart play. Druid would probably make a good puller for that group too with the external stuff. And looks good. All right. And I'm gonna shrink myself one more time. I think I have the Cobalt Bracer. Perfect. And we must change this over here real quick to pause 5, assist Hamrok. There we go. Just so that actually works. Yeah, Retro Dream. like this is what I'm trying to put together here on Drenell is a community of people that can play one character, play 10 characters. I don't care what you play. We just get stuff together. Like last night, people were inviting the solo people into their groups. Right now, Blarp and Painted Dragon are power leveling people up with their groups, getting them leveled and making progress and stuff. Definitely trying to make it a community where the game that you miss, right? Like being able to get on and get a group, that kind of thing. that's what we're trying to create, right? And I obviously box for, you know, making videos and stuff like that, but obviously I'm dropping characters out of the group right now to help level up some people and stuff like that. Ideally, I'd like to just play either Voxel or Hamrok, right, in a group and just play one character, but you know, we might not be there yet. Not a lot of people are at 125. I made Hamrok 3 weeks ago. Like that, the persona's like 3 weeks old or so, and he's already a beast. You know, thanks to Blarp and, you know, other people that have helped along the way and stuff like that. So it's definitely doable. Right here. Oh jeez. Blarp and his raid loot and stuff like that. We are on Drenell. It used to be called Tarimar. I think it's also called Starfire and Malin, I think the other names on it. But Drenell is the main name. So definitely definitely good. All right, you're in the zone. Call hero incoming. So a lot of people playing Idle Box. We have a great player base on Erolis Mar. My guild has completed all content, and we play daily. Yeah, definitely. There's other communities out there that do the same thing and stuff like that. Also, advise for the returners, the new players. There's something refreshing. Lots of guilds out there, but not a lot of them give time to help people that don't know the modern game. Yeah, definitely. And I'll see. I'll call a hero to the next spot. Right up here. And then we'll get you into the zone. Just get you attuned to this zone here, so you can use you can just right click the thing and come directly to this zone. That'll make it infinitely easier for you, and especially during extra life. And I highly recommend everybody that can get to this zone get flagged for this where I'm going right now. As soon as you get flagged for it, you can use the little teleporter in the guild hall, and it makes it infinitely easier to get to the group, because I'll probably once I've done all the hunters for everything we plan on doing hunters for, I will be probably in Guild Aspire because it is the best experience I've seen. So definitely definitely a thing. Hey, Resurrection, how you doing? How are you doing? All right. Once the flag hits, we can zone over. All right, let's invis again. Should be flagged. It's a emote in the it's a yellow emote that pops in. You should get it just for being call a hero there. All my other characters did. I don't know, does this character have chat? Feel attuned. All right, I'm gonna call him to the next spot. The curtain. There you go. Nice, Shamus. Nice. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it's gonna be. It's hopefully we get a nice sized community going here, and I can't promise anything, beyond casual right now, but maybe one day we'll get to something. But you need a lot of people for anything beyond casual. So it is what it is. All right, so we are here now. Let's get everybody here. Friends, go away. There we go. Follow. Are you gonna follow me? let's do this. Let's sell those. Let's invis. And then we got to make sure we invis the shaman. So she doesn't die instantly. All right, let's run through here. All right, so if Zarok is unengaged, we will take him. So that's the plan. He should be somewhere around here. And then I'll call hero the lowers to where there he is right there. All right, so perfect. So I'll fight him right here. I don't feel like fighting him anywhere else. All right, so let's get that going. Let's get him slowed. Let's do this because my shaman's out of group and not healing. She didn't even follow. You son of a bitch. Oh god, this is going bad already. Where is she at? Oh my god, she didn't follow. Splendid glory, a reciprocal shield. We popping enough things, we'll get him. We'll get him back online here. All right, there we go. Bulwark. All right. Now let's move the mage over here. And call a hero U. Oh, you're already here. Perfect. All right. Just stay back from this while I kill him. He's got like 1 billion hit points, so just take a second here. Once I get them all good. I don't know why I'm not assist or anything right now. I guess I left the group at some point. But just stay out of range just in case he does something dumb. There we go. We should be good now. Oh, you're not even freaking healing him. Oh my god, I don't even need a healer on my warrior. Jeez, she wasn't even healing except with the AoE shaman heal. That's hilarious because she didn't have a target. Oh my gosh. All right, we lost aggro, but should be fine now. Popped enough cooldowns to do that. Now this guy should be a pretty big hit of experience. So, all right, hold on, my wife's texting me. All right, I think my wife's got pickup duty today. November 17th, I'll have all the pickup duties from that point on, but I'm trying to take advantage of as much as I can. Yeah, if you pop lessons, you'll get even more experience. And we're going to kill the next dragon. I can't kill them both at the same time, obviously. I'm not that great, but we will go upstairs and kill the next one in just a few minutes. And that'll give you another huge experience bonus. Yeah, don't pop your lesson until 10% on this guy here. Oh yeah, my mage pet. Mage pet's not even attacking. What are you doing, you stupid character? Who's Jatik here? Oh, I don't know. Mage wasn't even in range. It's hilarious. All right. Yeah, these dragons are very, very large. There's one that's even bigger in the mission. He's like, I would say like 4 times the size. He is just ginormous in the, I think it's a High Priest mission. Yeah, if you're going to pop your lesson, now would be the time to pop it. I'm actually going to pop it on my mage, because why not? Yeah, I wish we could zoom out more. That would be so much better. For sure. There we go, and done. All right, let's do that. And do you guys need this armor? D or P? And I'll just send it to you. Send that to you, probably. All right, and that to you. Group. All right, you need anything? All right, let's just throw that to you and throw that to you, and we'll figure the rest out later. All right, so we're gonna invis up to the next spot. Let's see here, Hamrok, Cellos, invis, and then Cheetah. Invis. I think that's what happened. I didn't have Cheetah on. All right, I'll call a hero you guys up to the next spot once I get up here. There was a few C invis mobs that might be problematic. Stupid. You don't have the speed, I guess. Oh my gosh, this. All right, at least I know now. So just keep you going here. I guess the Bard song is significantly faster. I'll just do this sidestepping thing. Hey, Russell Ross, how you doing? See, I don't remember what edition my account has. Would pre-ordering the new expansion give me access? Yes. If you buy Shattering of Row pre-order, you get access to all of the current expansions plus that one. You don't get the rewards from those previous expansions, like the oh, we're going up here, I guess, and stuff like that, but you get everything else. All right, Shaman's here, everybody's here. All right, so this dragon is a little bit of a pain in the butt because he feigned deaths, but let me drop some stuff on here. I'll get you guys call hero up here in just a second. He does a feign death thing. Yeah, I'll get you in just a second. I just gotta get this under control. Oh my god, get up. Alright, let's just get heals on there now. Let's get you guys out of the... Probably this way would be better. All right, let me make sure everything's good here. Position you. All right, call a hero you. Really? Why can't I call? Oh. Let's see here, what can we pop to make this? Runes, maybe? There. Some big heals. I think I got one of you call heroed. Don't move from this spot. If you get feign death, you can stand up, but don't aggro this one, because if I get feign death, I'll lose aggro for a second. And I do have like pet taunt on and stuff, so it should help with a lot of that, but who knows. There, you guys, did I got you both up here, right? All right. Now I think everything is under control. That's slowed. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop all my burns on this guy now. Let's get symmetry on there. Excellent. And he's still slowed. Perfect. All right. Double check all the chats. Now logged into 4Plays. Oh, Mouthrax. You're Big Dean? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I saw you. I did not know that. I've seen you on Discord before, but I thought it was a different person. Nice. You're logged into 4Plays. Wow. Get a lot less DPS on this guy because of the FD. I am streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Twitch, and I'm streaming to YouTube phone on the vertical. So there's a vertical stream of the exact same thing going on at the same time. There we go. Dragon Dead. Alright, so let's give you the bracer this time, and you can have the item. There you go. Oh, you already have the item. Alright, well, I guess you get the item this time too. This stuff is very common, so don't worry about it at all. All right, I'm gonna go to the downstairs floor. I like to pull downstairs. I don't see any names up, so we're just gonna go down there, and then we'll grind out for the next little bit here. Right there. Let's do this. Group perfected invisibility. And just don't move from where you're at. I'll call hero you down with the mage. In fact, I'm gonna call the whole group down. I like this this room down here because I can pull Zarek right there, and it just makes it easier. And then I'll pop a fire right there. For the shaman. All right, drop that. And then where are you at here? Destroy that Western Waste campfire. All right, everybody coming? They hit. Did you not? All right, I guess you moved too much. Create camp. There we go. And then campfire you down. Excellent. All right. Now, I would not move from this spot. If I pull a named, I would just stand away from the named if you can, but I'm going to pull probably to like right where I'm standing-ish. And then I'm going to get everybody positioned here in a second. And then I'll pull on top of them. And these die significantly faster than the other ones. Yeah, the campfire is great for having moving boxes around and stuff. Oh, looks like Blarp joined the vertical chat too. Oh no, I can't see the window though for some reason. There you go. And we got slow, perfect, excellent. I'm gonna run vigorous defense because that is like the easy mode AA or discipline. Check. Wife has her. You got her today. So keep going. If not, I got about an hour and a half, maybe. Just depends. And you silly bard. And hello, nice to meet all of you. Some of you I know is Nummy and Rumble Kick, and other maybe know is Creamore on YouTube. Hello. All right. That one had a little bit more hit points. I'll just grab that one. The pounders are placeholders, so grabbing them is probably the more important ones to grab right now. Let's get this guy slowed. And go. Throw you right there. And throw you. Probably need some heals. There we go. All right. Excellent. Everything is going good now. Getting some experience. We're at what 19 AAs there, 25 there. Oh, where are you at? What did you get to 121? Almost 121. Penman D, can you still transfer to other servers? Yes, you can transfer to any server as long as the rule set is the same. And you cannot transfer from FV to any other server. You can move Teak and Mischief to FV, but you cannot move off of FV ever. And like Bristlebane can go to Drenell, Drenell can go to Bristlebane, such and such. As long as the rule set is the same. You can move Oakwind and Yellowknack to just about any server also. You can downgrade the rule set, I believe, but you cannot leave the free trade ones. Yeah, you could move from Luckland to any other server you wanted to. What time am I back on tonight? I'm not 100% sure. I probably won't be streaming tonight. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I have a doctor. I go to the doctor like every Friday. But I have a doctor thing tomorrow, so I won't be streaming then. But Saturday is going to be all day. We're going to do the same kind of thing we're doing right now. Power leveling is kind of what my plan is for all day Saturday. I'm going to probably start as early as I can, get that going and whatnot. And that'll be game day for Extra Life. So that'll be, be a lot of other streamers streaming probably the same time. So you can, pick your favorite one and watch and enjoy yourself and have fun. With whoever you enjoy watching. And then I will be streaming all next week. Altaholic, thanks for your guys, and it's been great. I did roll full. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome. Want a invite? It's like I feel like a drug dealer. You want an invite? That's how you start, right? Just get an invite. Join the guild. Have fun, make friends, enjoy the company of other people, and enjoy life. All right, let's see. Hold on, I gotta switch messages. Come on. There you go. All right, I'll get you just a second, Altaholic. First invite is free. Guild invite. Altaholic. There we go. There we go. All right, you should all be invited. Still in the mines. All right, and then if you made 4, we'll see what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to make you all senior members. And you can guild invite your own boxes and your own friends and whatnot, and just make sure you update the guild notes right here, like the guild note, public note. Just make sure you update those with if you were a box or something like that. Maybe put your Discord name if you have a character name that does not remotely sound like your Discord name, like kind of like mine, how all mine are. Since I use my brand versus my character names. There we go. Did we get slow off on that? Awesome. I play most every day after 3 p.m. Central. Nice. I try to play as much as I can. The dinner time Central is usually when I'm not playing. I spend time with my wife. But most of the time I'm on pretty much all day long. There we go. Nice. Yeah, definitely. If you want to come over here, feel free. Obviously 95 plus helps the most for be able to get a group and stuff, but if there's at least 4 people that are level 1, or not 4, at least 5 people level 1, I'll make a persona with my Jane's Veil and I'll try to get you guys up. I can't pull as much as Blarp in his massive power leveling things, but definitely I'll try my best. Yeah, the word is spreading. It's infectious because that's what people want. They want to be able to play with other people, and they want to play, without boxes, but what, you got to accept the box as, as a friend. I can put a box in your group and I can play with you. It's just how it works, right? It's definitely a fine thing. And I think eventually, you won't need boxes. Everybody can just play, but for me it's easier just because I'm making videos and stuff, and being able to pop in, go wherever I need to go, and not be like trying to negotiate what needs to be done and stuff like that. I can just do it and help people however I need to that way. Let's see here, and looks like Blarp is on board for Saturday. Excellent. And hopefully we can earn some money for the charity for the Extra Life event. And that is kind of what Saturday is going to be about. I got a unique little URL I can give out. I'm going to be starting 6 to 7 Central CST, depending on when I wake up. I'm going to try to go to bed early on Friday, so I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning, and I am able to start now. If I can get, I probably will drop one of my other characters, so I can do 3. Yeah, I usually start pretty early in the morning Central. I get my kids ready every morning for school, and I get up at 6, so that is kind of when I get up, and then I start I start streaming about 8:30, but I'm gonna try to do it earlier since I don't have to do that one. Go. Oh yeah, you can. I mean, you can join whenever you want. I know Blarp is Mountain Time, so he's gonna be he'll be on a little later too. So, I mean, just join up when you want to join up, and anybody's welcome. Obviously first come first serve, right? And whatnot, but definitely yeah. Blarp's gonna be there early. Okay, we'll get him in voice. I I don't have Discord up right now, I don't think. But I'll get him in voice on Saturday, and we can all talk. And maybe some other people get into voice too. See how this goes. And... Alright, my wife didn't respond. We'll figure that out here in a minute. Alright. Come on. Let's see here. Let's get Voxel over here. Excellent. And oh, you're close. Did you ding yet? You're 93%. Yeah, that's going pretty quick there. Hopefully this is good experience for you guys. It should be 2 or 3% per at least, depending on your level. Oh, let me check what my... Oh, I'm getting at 121. What'd you get here? You got... I got 1.6 at 120. So that's not bad, all things considered. And she still has a little bit left on her lesson too, so... Nice, you already got 105, you are almost 102. Perfect. Love it. Levels, levels, levels. Awesome. There we go. Bring this guy in. But I like this camp a lot. This is just a very chill camp, you know. There's not a lot of stress. A warrior can solo pull everything. I think there's a camp upstairs on the glass floor that's a little bit better, like experience-wise, but I can't pull it with my warrior on all the mobs because there's a long range. I have to use my monk, so it gets a little tedious to like switch characters all the time like that. That one's a little bit better. And the room we were in with the fountain, I think that one's a good one too. It's always camped, and so whenever it's always a high contention one, I don't know what it drops, but there's always somebody there, and when it's not camped, I always feel like someone's gonna come mess with me or something like that, so I just don't bother to take it. And my friend Kraken got me the kill, so I was there was a name kill, so I didn't have to need it there. All right. Yeah, I guess there is the most mobs in the zone in that spot. I think it's one of those, you know, you need a Zerker or something like to kill fast enough. Let's see here. Hey, Devin Carey, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Let's see here. We killed them all. All right, we killed all of this side. So what is this side over here? This is a jug side. I'm doing good. I am doing fantastic. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I'm power leveling some viewers here and some members of the Power Plow Guild. So it's definitely fun. We're going to be doing a all-day power leveling event on Saturday here on Drenell. So just getting over the flu. Oh, that's not good. I just got my flu shot the other week. I still got to get a pneumonia shot. But you can only get them at CVS. We are on Drenell. This is the server to be on. We're gonna make Drenell the highest population server. That is my goal. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, we gotta upgrade Drenell. What do they do? They're gonna have there's gonna be a meeting at daybreak, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, we gotta upgrade Drenell. it has got too many people, and they're gonna be like, let's do it. Let's make it the second largest server after Teak. Because I know Teak was the largest there for a while. Might still be. Well, let's go for number one. Number one. I think we can do it. There's lots of opportunity here. See, you started on 7th Hammer many moons ago. I was playing somewhere else, but that went away. All right, yeah. Yeah, I tried that out too for a little while. But I'm 100% live Everquest now. 100%. Can't even talk about anything else. There we go. Live Everquest is where it's at. And Med the Cat. Who's Med the Cat? Is that Blarp? Is that like another Blarp? There's so many Blarps. Med the Cat, 125 Shaman. Tank Salt. Okay, so that's Tank. Tank is actually the guild master of Power Plow. I think he only plays on weekends most of the time, so he's the actual owner of the guild. But we've commandeered his guild, and we're making it great. There we go. Okay. I think Med the Cat is actually Blarp right now. I'm so many characters, it's so confusing. Wow, that thing just melted. That's crazy. Let's see, at the end of the day, EQ Live is really the best where it's at. Oh, anyways, yeah, definitely. It is definitely so much to do. Like, I was talking to Cosmic earlier, and he was like, there's so much to do. Like, yesterday I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get max AA, and I'm done, right? I'm like, done. I'm boxing 5 characters right now. And I was like, and then he was like, Slayers, and then I realized that I'll have something to do for the rest of my life. I am 2 of the people in this group are not me. Everything else, no, Shaman's out of group to heal me. I would probably take my monk out of the group once he's max AA. And then just how to group damage with him. Because I like the challenge of trying to out DPS my monk. That is the real challenge in life right there. But definitely, if you want to join up, you don't want to box, you can definitely play the solo adventure and get a group. I can definitely see, you know, as this grows, it'll be easier and easier to get groups and stuff like that. All right, let's take a pounding from the pounder here. All right, let's get some stat, and let's get you over here. I always forget to move the boxes. Like the hard part there. All right, my wife responded. There we go. Right. I used to box a full team Yeah, those are that is not allowed at all. You'll I think you pretty much get banned instantly now, from what I've heard. So I would definitely not use anything that automates your character in any way, form or fashion. The only thing that seems to be allowed is one action per key press per character. Yeah, and that's one of the few rules the guild has. You can't use any automation software for your for playing the game. It puts everybody at risk and whatnot, so it is not not something I recommend if you value your characters. Yeah, I was talking to a guy the other day. He logged on his character for like 2 seconds with a third-party application, and he was instantly kicked out of the game and banned, like instantly. So they've definitely stepped up the enforcement there. So I would expect it to just not be something that's acceptable anymore in any possible way. Yeah. All right, let's check these guys just to make sure I'm not wasting anything here. I feel like Domination Mastery is a waste of points right now. Let's get Rallying Call, I think. Let's see. Less spam in chat. Yeah, that was one of the only thing I didn't like about the late TLPs is the power leveling groups taking all the picks. But hopefully that gets resolved on those servers. There we go. But speaking of power leveling spam, Saturday we'll be offering free power leveling. Free power leveling. I will get as many people in my group as I can. Whatever level range we need. I got a 115 paladin who can kill things in Frontier Mountains rather quickly, and he can group with 85 plus. I can group with 95 plus with these guys here. I take my shaman out of group, and she just keeps everybody alive because shamans are the best healer in the game, I think. Outside of raids, I would say, probably, maybe. Blarp's saying we can do a level 1, so there might be some level 1 action going on. With that, Blarp has a 111. He's going to help power level 2, so he's got a lot of characters. He's... Like, literally, Blarp took me from, like, level 1 to level 125 in, how long was it, Blarp? Not long at all. Like, it was... And then he did all the missions for me. Which, like, I got all the missions done with all the achievements. So, it was, like, yeah, 3 days of playing, less than probably 20 hours total, I think is what he said. Anchors are... you buy them, right? You place them down in the guild hall, and then you get this clicky device. Where's K? Teleportation. You get this device, and it'll teleport you back to the anchor. Now, you can put it in the guild hall, you can put it in your house, and it'll teleport you to either one of those real estate places, but I put all mine in the guild hall. I typically never go back to my house once I place a house and the stuff inside of it. But it'll teleport you there. We have a nice pile in the Power Plow Guild Hall of them all at the central, starting area right there with all the teleport items. Someone donated a bunch of the teleport clickies to the guild for a few of the older zones. So I'm not sure where they went, but they were around for a while and then they disappeared. It was a 125 Ranger. I don't know where he went, but we got a few clickies. I added all the expansion clickies I have to the thing, and yeah, Blarp says we're gonna revamp the guild hall as we grow. So I was thinking about buying putting a turkey feast down. Where is it at here? Where is that at? I was thinking about putting this turkey table thing, this complete bundle thing down. It's like a table and some stuff, but I haven't decided if there's a place to put that yet. So I know on my FV guild I put the turkey down because the turkey is just so cool looking. Yeah, the main hall I think is probably the spot for that. It's kind of bare right now, but I wanted to talk, make sure Tank was okay with me decorating stuff before I do anything. I was gonna put giant statues to Kazakh everywhere and transform all of the vendors into giant gnomes. That is that's my goal right now. See here, the TBL illusion via persona level 1 can carry a group. Yeah, definitely. That's how that's how a lot of leveling is where we do it. We do level 1 with the Jan's Veil, and it gets pretty much invulnerable for the first 70 levels. Devin Carey might be down to join you guys. Would have to roll a new character. Not sure what to roll. Usually it turns Bard, Druid, Mage. Yeah, any of those classes are fantastic classes to join with. Just whatever you feel like doing. Create it and join. Yeah, if you have Oakland, if you have some of the teleports, we don't have Crystal Caverns. If you have the Torment of Velius one, we don't have that one. We have the current expansion. We have the previous expansion. We have Frontier Mountains. We don't have COV. No, actually, I have a COV one. I don't know if I placed it down. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing there. I have that one on one of the characters. Would be fun for us to level lock classic era tunes, see some classic raids too. That would be crazy if we got enough people. The problem is like even with personas level locked and stuff like that, I'm gonna have like 1,000 hit points just from the heroic stuff. We'd have to make like special tunes just to do it, which would be kind of funny. What is going on here? I'm getting smoked. I don't know what was going on there. Getting smoked. All right, let me turn my AC on. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I gotta pick her up. So I got about 45 minutes left. And then we'll be back after that. Theoretically. Theoretically, we might be back. At least power leveling, at least, or helping out people. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Blarb has a level 1 with 25,000 hit points from all his raid stuff. It's pretty crazy. Plus, they're invulnerable to damage at level 1. It's pretty funny. All right. Excellent. All right, let's go this way and see what we got left here. We got this guy, Mount Striker. I think you have to be 105 for it to click in. I don't think you can use it before 105 on the Worm Slayer, if I recall correctly. It used to be. You use it level 1. Some guy on FV gave it to me, Pargok, and he gave it to me at level 1 and told me you can use this to power level. And then it didn't click into like how you could do it. Didn't click into me how to do it when I made the video on it, but you know, now that I'm seeing like the Jan's Veil stuff, right? Like that, now it all makes sense. But they nerfed it 6 weeks ago or so, or 6 patches ago, 6 months, maybe more ago, maybe 2 years. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, yeah. If you have them, go ahead and plop them down, Oakland. Sorry, I'm multitasking a lot of things, and I just came back to that. Yeah, level 105 with Worm Slayer plus Jan's Veil. That's like 2,000 points of damage of no damage, right? That you got to be able to like make some serious, massive pulls. Like I don't even know what zone you would do. I don't even know what zone you do because I wasn't even taking damage with Jan's Veil in Fort Mac on the Shadow Knight I made. So I would be totally shocked to see what zone you would do. Maybe the grounds. Yeah, Brother Island. Yeah. Looking good. All right, let's zoom over here. Let's see what we got. I'd like to get at least one of these names before this goes. I got him like 6 times in a row the other day. But the cool thing about this zone is it evolves all my things, right? So all right, I can revolve my ring now. That's excellent. I do that here in just a second. I think Voxel's ring's almost ready and stuff like that, so I can get all my stuff going. Yeah, it would be fun to play an era. The TLPs are pretty close to that, though. Minus some of the, you know, just, you know, how overpowered you are now. But the TLP is the same as live, minus some, you know, flags that say you can't wear newer stuff and stuff like that. But definitely would be fun if you had the people. It would be fun if you had the people, because it takes a lot to do those classic raids. Well, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I ran a guild on it was either Yellowknack or Oakland. I can't remember which one it was, and we did the classic. The guild was called Classic Nostalgia, and we did everything up until I broke my leg. I can't remember how far we got. Like right before Luckland, maybe. I remember Avatar War. That was fun stuff. But running a guild like that is a lot of work. A lot of work. Because there's a high turnover rate. And you have to constantly be recruiting people. To fill the spots and stuff like that. And if you're not the #1 guild, it's hard to do that because people want #1. They want they want to be able to go in and out as fast as they can of a raid, right? Like my guild took like I think 4 hours to kill Plane of Growth, and we weren't able to kill Tunar, I think, at the end. I can't remember. And then another guild was able to kill it in like 30 minutes. So like it's definitely, you know, the you know, depends on what you know, the amount of people you have and all that stuff. But we were running with like a nice skeleton crew of people, and I met some really cool people during that event on that, so it was definitely a fun time. There we go. All right, let's see here. Got all those ones. Looks like we're getting respawns. We might get the named, and the named has a knockback, so I'll have to make sure that he's not aimed at the lower levels. I can't remember if it hits them or not, but we'll see. Man, we got 155 silk from that short time in Firefall Pass. Holy crap. It just blows my mind, in all honesty. That is so much silk. Alright, we're gonna... I haven't been slowing because she doesn't assist very fast. X target 19 is the best way to with X target to assist. Yeah, those fat bugs. Definitely crazy. I mean, we weren't there that long, less than an hour, and that's a lot of silk. That's like an item or two of Knight of Shadows gear. I'm gonna have to make it all anyway to get my crafting up to 350, but definitely nice. Looks like D has already gotten 2 levels, 104 to 106, and Pandora is almost 103. Nice. So like 2 levels each. Very nice. Oh, what do we got here? We got a pounder. Let's pull over here. Here, so you got Pan 101 last night. All right, so Pan's moving on up. Awesome. And a mage, so that is fantastic. Let's see here. Let's finish that one out. I like to finish them and get them knocked out. What are you? Are you 121 yet? You are 121. You're almost 20% in. Oh, jeez. Did I see that? Deleted a 120 druid to get a 100 heroic pack. Oh, nice. Very nice. Just loving it. I'm just loving the community. All right, so those Creamore. All right, perfect. I just got Nummy from 100 to just eating a heroic 100 count. Oh man, that's the fastest way to level, is to use a heroic boost for sure. And let's go with that one. Why not? I'm just spending points. Spending points to spend them at this point. I think we got all the core, everything on these guys. Except maybe the monk. He's missing a few things here and there, but like punch mastery, right? That's gonna increase his DPS slightly. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't allow us to delete personas yet. I'm sure there's some kind of reason for it that is catastrophic, but maybe one day. I hear they're still thinking about adding the ability to merge alts into your personas too, so that might be fun. Would actually be kind of nice. Delete the whole tune. Yeah, it definitely would. It would delete it all. There's a dude running by. Alright, mage pet. Sweeping kick, why not? And hey, you don't have any points. Alright, perfect. Halfway to 103. Excellent. Let's see what we can find in here. Pounder. Grab him and bring him on down. That crunch sound. The visceral crunch. You sound like you're getting hit, but I wish I knew what caused it there. Oh my god, you're in a raid. Oh man. Yeah, I would love to be able to merge characters. I could free up a ton of heroics if I could merge characters, I'll tell you that. Let's grab that one. Why not? I would like to. You know what we should do, Blarp? We should get all the 125 warriors in one group and see how much damage they all do together, and see if it's better than even having like a monk in the group or something, just to see what happens. Maybe, you know, all warriors and a bard or something like that. Yeah, you, me, tank, and you're 3. Plus a bard. And we have a shaman out of the group healing. I think it would be insane. If they can do, you know, if they can do the same amount of damage. Now, there's a lot of ADPS going on from all these other boxes, but it would be interesting to see. There we go. Yeah, bard is probably most of it. You're right. The monk has something, and I can't remember exactly. Let me see if I can trigger it real quick. So many synergies here. Where is it at here? Come on, give it to me. Master synergy right here. All right. Increase the weapon damage of over 105 melee attacks by 34%. So that's pretty strong. That's a lot of extra damage there. Right, you kick on killing spree, that's 45%. You get a lot of damage. I think there is I think there's something the Berserker gives with critical damage too, so it all can add up. You just got to make a really specific group to boost the warrior DPS. But looks like I'm getting a lot of damage from my monk. Every synergy. Yeah, crit rate percent. Yeah, definitely. On the Berserker, that's it. Yeah, it'd be a lot of money just consolidating all the tunes into personas. I would do it on all my characters on FV just to free up the heroics and stuff. Because they're all like the same. They're all the same. But if I could merge a bard into a bard just to free up the heroic and get all the achievements from it, that would be fantastic. I'm kind of sick of deleting 125 bards. It just keeps happening. It's like a serious problem. Like the monk synergy right here is where is it at here? Master synergy. Increases the weapon damage by 34% for 105 melee attacks. And I think Zerker has the crit one. So the two of those together is pretty strong. Plus, if you have the Bard and the Shaman Epic, you're doing even more. Which, I think after Extra Life, I'm going to work on the Epics. I just can't, I can't justify it yet. After Night of Shadows done, and after that, and I still didn't evolve my... Alright, we can evolve that ring real quick. Let's do that after this. Let's just start taking the stuff out of it real quick. I think we can evolve it at this point still. Let's take that one out. And that one out. And then click claim. What do we get here? We get the Harbinger's Combat Ring. Let's see here. Let me get the stats. Let's get this one. Inspect. Let's get the stats on the old one. I want to see, like the last time I upgraded, it was a massive amount of AC. Select. And then we put this one on. Oh, and then it got rid of it. There we go. Yeah, so that was the difference. So I gained almost 1,000 hit points and 9 AC. Not bad at all. Excellent. Let's put that back on here. Yeah, I have level 1 personas on all my characters for evolving as tank specs, so they get the higher AC version. It looks like I have 2 types, 18 slots to fill. So I gotta make some augs for those. Excellent. Look at that. That's a damn nice ring. Start working on that one now. So I gotta fill those, and those are these things right here. These Acolyte and Harbinger focuses. Those are what make those type 18s, and they're actually pretty common. I've gotten a lot of them. I don't know how many I need though. I just gotta make, I gotta make the augs, but I don't have the research skill yet. Because I'm too lazy to go to Call the Forsaken and farm those farm that zone for the materials. What the hell? Jeez. 64K, 62K, 48K, 64K. Jeez. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is the fully evolved raid version of the gear for the ring for a beast lord. Look at that. 26K hit points, 1000 AC, and like almost 300 all stats plus whatever, you know, augs he's got in here though, right? But it's insane. Absolutely insane. Let's get you melee on there. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nirjan Saji, I'm bent about personas. I made 7 tunes, 1 account, same server. Then they came out with personas. Ouch. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that, but I mean, you can always make the personas on, depending on what server you play on, transfer the gear if it's FV, but if you're not on FV, it's easy to get gear, in all honesty. Just need a tank and a healer and you can pretty much do everything. To re-get the gear and stuff like that. Hell, you can have the healer out of group. I know with my my mercenary I can kill most tier 1 stuff without even needing any of my boxes. So it's just depends. Alright, what are we looking at here? Should monks use weapons when leveling or just fists? Or so I think the fist is 15-25, right? I think that's the ratio on the fist. Maybe 16 if you're a human. So if your weapon ratio is better than that, you want to use a weapon, right? But like at level 1, you can use a fist. You're gonna be fine. On TOPs, I used fist for till like level 60 when I got the epic. It just depends on you know what you can get. But Defiant, I think Defiant about Ornate is better than the fists, if I remember correctly, when I was playing my monk on solo self-found. So it just depends on what kind of gear you can get a hold of. Let's see here. I only delete the 124s and down. Persona unlock stays. I have 0 of 10 personas at the moment. Yeah, personas unlock should be a account thing, not a character thing. And all your characters on your account can have infinite personas that you make, right? Like they can all have whatever max level your persona count is. I like that these big ones hit less than the flying ones. Those flying ones always seem to mess me up. But I'm not slowing as much as I probably should. Nor am I getting this guy into melee as much as I should. There we go. This one's taking a little longer. Let me master aura again. Yeah. Oh, Zarek's up. Alright, we're gonna kill Zarek real quick. Alright, let's get this guy. He should be like right over there. Where are we at? There. Oh, he's right there. Alright, alright. Come on, die. Die. Jeez. All right, let's get him up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, buddy. Tag. You're it. Look at him go like a little puppy running up the stairs to die. All right, let's see if we can get slow on this guy. Flash. I'm going to stand because I feel like I forgot something. There we go. And he still didn't get slowed. Virulent Swarm. I think that's AoE slow. I think I hit the wrong one, but... Oh. Duh. End of the line. Let's pop some more stuff here. There we go. She got slow on. He is a bellycaster. If you're not in bellycaster range, you're not going to do bellycaster damage. So you got to be like right up in his junk right here. Within his circle, I guess. Let's see here. Personas are all almost 95. Nice. Nice, Dr. Boss. That is awesome. Alright, so he's slow. Let's do all the burns. I'm not going to go up there and kill the other one. That group went past us, so they're probably going to kill it. Not worth moving for that. Just throw all the burns on this guy. Let's drop that and that. And then are you healing him? Perfect. Spiritual Shower, and then Moroseness and Overwhelming Splendor. And let's check on the monk here. Tonpo, let's see, can we get another stuff going there? And my DPS parser is missing. I don't know where it went. There it is. I need another monitor, honestly. DPS feels a little bit low right now. I'm not 100% sure what I lost. I lost damage shield. That's it. That matters too much, but speed focus, rage, Tonpo. And let's do a mod rod since she's out of mana anyway. And then that's a radiant mod rod. I believe that's still the same one, so it's not going to mess anything up. And then we're going to gather vigor. And we should be good to go there. Now, I think what we'll do is I'm going to take a break because I got to go get ready to go pick up my kids. So I'm going to call it here. Now, I won't be streaming tomorrow on Friday, but on Saturday, we're going to stream all day. We're going to do a power level all day long to help benefit Extra Life. I think that's probably the best way to do that, because who wants to watch me go and kill Knight of Shadows, Partisan, and Mercs? Because I don't want to. So we'll save that for probably after Extra Life, honestly. That's probably when we'll get back to doing that. I should be back on today, but I can't guarantee anything right now. But I'll post in guild chat if I do this later on. All right, so what do we got here? We got gloves. Let's see here. Let's give you the gloves. Let's give you the hog. You already, damn it, you already have the hog. You get that. I need the belt, honestly, so I'm gonna take the belt. And then I'm going to do something with all the spells. So there we go. And we'll do this more. And this stuff just is very common. So we'll get all this going. But definitely, I had a fun time. Thanks to everybody who came out today and, you know, had a good time. So we'll be back by later. But thank you very much for watching. And please have a fantastic day.